Pearl, first up here tonight and new here on Nightside. According to auditors, ratepayers in Avoyelles could very well be on the hook for thousands of dollars in services their local water commission never received. A newly released audit claims the Avoyelles Water Commission failed to have people on staff that were properly trained to handle its accounting function and informational systems. And with regards to a lack of training, auditors say the commission failed to catch its hiring of a fraudulent software support vendor, leading to it spending almost $21,000 in services that vendor never did. The commission never reported that transaction to the state or the district attorney's office, which is in turn a violation of state law. As of now, officials tell us their investigation is ongoing.